He was born in the summer of his 27th year, coming home to a place he'd never been before. Left yesterday behind him, you might say he was born again. You might say he found a key for every door. When he first came to the mountains, his life was far away, on the road hanging by a song. But the string's already broken and he doesn't really care. It keeps changing fast, it don't last for long. Colorado, Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. The shadow from the starlight is softer than a lullaby. Rocky Mountain High, Rocky Mountain High. He climbed Cathedral Mountain, saw silver clouds below. He saw everything as far as...
All I can say is any one of them could sing to me anytime.
I agree. And the winner is...
Okay.
Oh, let me reread it.
John Denver.
Yeah!
All right.
Thank you, sir. I'm just very, very pleased. I love singing for people. It's the most beautiful thing in my life that I have that I can share, and it gives me a great deal of value. It's like a circle. It goes out and it comes back, and I would like you to know that they're your songs, and you make me very happy by giving me the space to sing some of them for you. Thank you very much.
Country Music Entertainer of the Year is the top honor for the current active country music performer. And to present it tonight, last year's Entertainer of the Year, ladies and gentlemen, the Silver Fox, the fantastic Mr. Charlie Rich.
The winner. My friend, Mr. John Denver.
I don't know what to say. I thank my good friend Jerry Weintraub, my manager. Hiya, Jerry. Mom and Dad, I hope you're proud of me. Annie, I love you. And my friends, I love singing for you. I thank you very, very much. Country music fans everywhere, and boy, there are a lot of them here in Australia. Thank you, my friends.
John Denver, who's coming out right now, is probably one of the most talented songwriters and performers in our business. He'll be appearing at the Greek Theater here September 21st through the 24th. This is his latest album, Rocky Mountain High. Would you welcome John Denver?
Hey,
John?
hey.
Somebody asked me to ask you about an experience you had. And, I don't know whether they're putting me on something that happened during your honeymoon.
Yeah, God, I'll never live this down. Ann and I got married about 5.5 years ago. And we went out to Phoenix, Arizona for our honeymoon. We were at a trailer camp with where her grandparents had stayed, you know, an old people's...
Retirement village type of place?
Yeah, exactly. And while we were there one night, I'd gone out to see some friends and ended up doing a little guest set at a nightclub out there. And Annie was feeling kind of poorly. And I started getting worried about her, you know, and asked if she wanted to go home. No, she didn't want to. And so the evening progressed, and finally she did feel bad enough that we took her home. And as she kept getting worse and worse, and, you know, we'd been married like 2 or 3 days. And I was getting very concerned. We went by the hospital. I said, now listen, kid, you want me to take you in? She says, no. So we went on, we got to the trailer and went to bed, and she couldn't even undress. She couldn't lie down, you know, and I said, okay, that's it. I'm taking you to the doctor. So we called the emergency room, went there. They couldn't figure out what it was. They gave her some pain pills and decided that they would set up an appointment to see a doctor the next morning, which we did. Went to see the doctor, went through this whole thing, and Annie was in there, it seemed like years, you know. And pretty soon she came out and wouldn't tell me anything, just pay the bill, we'll go. And I was getting nervous, and we got outside. I said, well, now what's the matter? She says, well, I was in there, and the doctor was examining me. There was a nurse standing there, and he says, what are you doing in Phoenix, Annie? She says, well, we just got married, been married a couple of days, and we're having our honeymoon here. She says, oh, is that right? How long did you say you've been married? Just 2 days. Well, Annie, I'll be honest with you, I think this lovemaking has gotten a bit much for you. I think your husband's cracked your rib.
The new champ and winner.
Oh, it was nothing.
You tiger, you. Right now, here's John Denver to do his latest single, Prisoners. John?
Josie works a counter at the downtown 5 a dime, anything at all to help her pass the time. My mama keeps a baby, my grandpa rambles on about the good times playing in his mind. It's a hard life living when you're lonely. It's a long night sleeping alone. It's a hard time waiting for tomorrow. It's a long, long way home.
Welcome to the 10th Annual Academy of Country Music Awards.
The nominees are, for the last time, Bob Wills, producer Tommy Alsop for United Artists.
Back Home Again by John Denver, producer Milt Oaken for RCA Records.
They don't make them like my daddy anymore, Loretta Lynn, producer the great Owen Bradley for MCA Records.
Country Bumpkin, Cal Smith, producer Walter Haynes for MCA Records.
Hagg's 30th album, Merle Haggard, producers Ken Nelson, Fuzzy Owen for Capitol Records.
And the winner is Back Home Again, artist John Denver.
Thank you very much. I'm absolutely thrilled to have the opportunity of accepting this award because it gives me a chance to acknowledge all of the people who are in country and western music for what I have learned and what I'm still learning in regard to music. And it gives me a chance to acknowledge my mom and dad who are here tonight, who are the two biggest country and western music fans in the whole world, and Milt Oaken, who helps me find the music that goes with these songs, and my lovely wife, Annie, who makes my home all that it is to me. I thank you very much.
And the winner is...
Think of that. John Denver.
Far out. Far out is right. You know, in this past year, I've had the pleasure of traveling a little bit to some other parts of the world, and my experience of country and western music, and I should say country music, is that it is the fastest growing music in the world today, and I'm really very, very pleased to be part of that. I thank you very much.